Welcome. It's Domain Dave again for CheapWineFinder.com. Like we always do 3 times a week, we write up a value price wine review where on the CheapWineFinder.com website, and then we plug in the microphone and we make a podcast. We also do a little something on YouTube too, so we're everywhere. And today we've got a wine from South Africa. It's called the Delicious Monster White 2023. It's $5.99 at Trader Joe's. And one of the things I looked up, it's made by McGregor Winery out of Robertson Valley, South Africa. And this is one of their portfolio wines. So I think Trader Joe's has the exclusive U.S. rights because they've had a couple of vintages of this wine. And it is one of the $6 wonder wines out there. And on their website, they said it was 83 rands. A rand's like $1. And that turns out to be $4.50 in U.S. money. So this is a wine that sells for $5.99. So they shipped it to the U.S. and Trader Joe's got their profit for $1.29. I mean, I'm sure they got a deal, but I don't know how much money you can cut a deal out of a $4.50 wine. But there you go, cheap wine, but is it good? Yeah, it's really good. This is a blend. It's Chenin Blanc, 60%. It's Muscat, 20%. Muscat is a sweeter wine. It has sweeter flavors to it, and 20% Chardonnay. And both Chenin Blanc and Chardonnay are kind of chameleon wines. It depends on what the winemaker wants them to be. And here are the light, bright, and tasty. So let me grab the glass. It's kind of a light golden wheat yellow color. It's got a nice nose. Everything is, all the scents are something you have smelled before, even though it's from South Africa and it's a kind of a little bit different blend. It's something you've had. It's not scary. Smooth and it's balanced. It's only 12.5 in the alcohol, so it's on the lighter side. And it's got some really nice flavors. It's got lemon curd, it's got some melon, it's got some grapefruit, it's got some dried pineapple, and it's got a little bit of a sweetness to it, but not sugar sweetness. The Muscat just gives you kind of this viscous thing going on. It's very nice and gives it a little bit of something when you don't expect it, which is really kind of cool for a $5.99 wine. The Delicious Monster is a weird name. Yes, it is, but it's named after a local plant called the Delicioso Monsteroso or something, which is a salad plant like lettuce. It does have a green fruit. I looked it up. But you chop up the greens and you make a salad, and actually, the label has the pictures of it are on the website and plus on YouTube. And they do put, you wouldn't know it until you did it, but that's the Delicioso or the Monstera Delicioso or whatever it is. Cool name for a plant. Don't know who made that up. Botanists usually aren't that much fun, but that guy was. So this is a good wine. This is a fun wine. This is a good drinking wine, and it is. You know, some of these Trader Joe's $6 wines are actually, they were probably a $10 wine and through some kind of deal, and Trader Joe's taking a little bit, working out a really good deal and having less of a profit margin, it turns out. But this is actually a cheap wine. It's really a good cheap wine. I'm going to take another sip. About 10 years ago, South Africa was trying to be your value price wine producer, and there's a lot of under $20 wines from South Africa, but it didn't seem to make sense. They're shipping the wines so far, and every bottle was so the profit then was so small that they kind of decided to go back to the drawing board and started to have very terroir-driven wines. Every single place in South Africa has a little bit different flavor to it, a little bit different history, and the wines are going this place. This is Robertson Valley. This is you're not really going to get a sense of place a lot other than the blend is kind of South African maybe. but this is still a wonderful wine. This is like at $5.99. I mean, you could, a summer party, you know, you can buy a bunch of these things, put it in a cooler on ice. It does chill up really nicely. Sit in the back porch, the label with the Monsteroso Delicioso vines on it or leaves on it. Look good. It tastes good. I think it's 12.5 on the alcohol, so you can sip it all day and not really have to worry too much. You know, moderation. I'm going to take a sip. No moderation. So there you go, the delicious Monster White 2023. We've done the earlier versions of it, and it's still good. It's still worth drinking. It's a bargain. I mean, it's hard to find a $5.99 wine. Not anymore, not really hard, but it is one of those $5.99 wines that make you happy you bought them. So that's it for me, Domain Dave, cheapwinefighter.com. I've got a Chilean wine that's one of Trader Joe's platinum wines, so we'll check that out in a couple of days. So adios, keep it cheap, stay cool. I'll be talking to you, so adios, bye-bye.